One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Glad to have you with us from Gerald J. Ford Stadium in Dallas, home to the SMU Mustangs. As we'll see, the winners of 6 straight, the Boston College Eagles, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the SMU Mustangs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Boston College's offense will go on the attack first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapon.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And that's the first sack of the day, but I'll tell you what, this team's been doing it so far throughout the season. They're in the top 10 in sacks for a reason. They pin their ears back, and they get after quarterbacks.
The quarterback's a little more on target there. Maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. The Golden Eagles need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. He's going for a big play downfield. He's got it on the left. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. The big gain on offense, and the play will stand. The offense declines the penalty. Boy, as a defense, you hate to just hand out first downs on a penalty. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. And he just chucks it into the 4th row. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to keep it in the air. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Wide receiver going in motion. Card in the backfield. It's Knight. And he is showing it all and finding ways to pick up yards. He's down to the 28. He'll pull it on the read. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. The Mustangs are in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the 1st down, though. The defense really needs to be keyed in on this because they're going to see this option play more and more as this game goes on.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to... play, ready to make this defense work.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. Pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit, and I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. He's going to try to punch one through from 45 yards away. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away.
And he'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about in that first drive. Move the football enough to get... For an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
First play of the drive comes from the 22. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete. Guys, let's talk about Boston College for a minute. They've done a really good job in high school recruiting. Just last week, a commitment from a big-time 4-star defensive back. David, what does a commitment like that do for the program?
I mean, so exciting. Like, once you start creating momentum in recruiting, it's really fun to watch it. And getting a guy like that in the back end, in the secondary, that's so important to your defense, man, does it get you excited. And other guys now say, hey, I might want to go play with that cat.
On third down, he drops to throw. Makes the catch on the left. And the big gain, they've got it on the 46. Boston College coming to the line after moving the chains. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Let's take an overall view of Boston College. Every team needs those big dudes up front, and, man, they got a mauler from the high school recruiting ranks. Big four-star D lineman. David, what's his adjustment going to be like?
Well, you see the excitement from the fan base and the reaction. It's all over the place, and you understand why. Because just being able to have that size at that position, play the defensive line, is so important for these college teams. He'll fit right in.
Quickly complete. Breaks into the open. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. Boston College putting together a very efficient drive. Can't hang on across the middle on first down, and maybe he was worried about the shot he was going to take. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Wants to go up top. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Got his man quickly. He's brought down the one. A play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. And the Golden Eagles started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Big grab, and he was dying to push his way in there, but he's knocked down at the 3. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. And he will score! Touchdown, Boston College. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Finds his big tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. And the Mustangs want to move quickly. It's amazing how fluid and potent an offense can seem when you get a great pickup on first down, and the tight end's a terrific place to go.
Tight ends nowadays are kind of like cheat codes. I mean, they just know so much about right here. Seam zone, know when to sit it down. Boom, positive yards, nice positive play for this offense.
We've reached the break. Boston College has the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. To the air, it's Hawkins. Quick strike complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They go to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Mustangs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Quickly out to the tight end. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Takes the handoff. It's hard. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. And the Mustangs come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the first down. The Mustangs pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. To the ground with the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12.
That's such a great physical play by the defense, because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
Defensive holding, an automatic first down for this offense. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Handoff from the shotgun. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. And the Mustangs moving quickly to the line.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Here he goes breaking the pocket.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more man.
And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
That defender was not fooled at all by the play action. He never thought the offense was running the football. He had his ears pinned back, used his speed to get to the QB.
He lobs one high down the left side. And it's picked off right at the goal line.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back end. Here's the thing, that's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Makes one man miss.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate.
He hurls one deep down the left side. He's got it for a big play. He's got the sidelines going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line. They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll run it, and he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Eagles. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skill players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. The short hands, it's hard. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Back to throw, it's Hawkins. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Got to protect the merchandise, gets down without taking a hit. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught near the sticks, it's Cooper. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. The Mustangs will have it 1st and 10. That's caught, it's Cooper. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Got a man. It's Cooper. There he goes. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Throwing right. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. Lost a throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Cooper. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Grab near the sticks. It's Cooper. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Wants to go up top on first down. And the quick shuffle pass underneath. That should be the final play of the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Golden Eagles will boot it away to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground to start the second half. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. And the Mustangs in the hurry-up.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry-up, defense has to be ready.
Snagged in the middle. It's Knight. And they pick up just a few on that completion. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Handoff from the gun. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Give to the back. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. Offense breaks the huddle. It's 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Back open in the middle. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Clock ticking away as we have 4 minutes left here in the third. Off play action on first down. That's reeled in. It's Moore. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Boston College putting together a very efficient drive. Now the play fake. Floats it out in space. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to throw again. Quarterback moving. Takes the easy one to the back. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The inside handoff. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. And the Golden Eagles can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. On first down from the 13-yard line. Quick pass on the jet motion. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He'll ride his man on the option. He'll toss it. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss.
What a great job tackling that time by the cornerback. Out on an island by himself. It's just him and the pitchman one-on-one. The offense is trying to go option. They get it out to their playmaker in space. But this guy is good at covering, and he's good at tackling, and he showed it to you right there.
Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Complete out of the backfield. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Boston College! They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18.
And there's so many targets to focus on and so many elite playmakers, and they just lost him. They lost the running back out of the backfield. He catches the football, does the rest, takes it into the end zone. What a nice weapon to have on your team.
A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Leaves it with the back. Can't get him to the ground. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. The Mustangs come to the line in the hurry-up.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to...
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Fires and picked off. He goes out of bounds, but he just about did it himself. What a return after the interception. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And brought down, looks as if that's how we'll end the third. That's the end of the quarter, and Boston College has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. And a decent gain there before the defense makes a stop. The Golden Eagles really need to keep this drive alive on third down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Knocked down at the 35 after a pickup of 3.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it done.
And the Golden Eagles come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they... Oh, he's got some space. Is that stiff arm even a human arm? And it looks like some type of steel bludgeoning device on his way to a first down. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Stopped at the 13-yard line. The drive continues. Now facing a 3rd and long. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Oh, he didn't get there, and what a stop against an offense that's been magnificent on third down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now. We'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Quickly complete. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now. Back's going for the goal line. Touch. Looping has commenced. They extend this 4th quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Dropping back, it's Hawkins. Pulls it in, it's Knight. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. Makes the grab, it's Cooper. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. And the Mustangs come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Finds his man. It's Knight. They'll immediately call timeout.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Odd choice to take the penalty there. If you just take the loss, it also costs the offense down. Instead, they'll replay it. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. A safe call on the wide receiver screen. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Finds his big tight end. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. Defense takes a timeout with 30 seconds remaining. On fourth down, trying to find his man. Throws toward the end zone. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. He might want another play. Looking to throw on first down. Going downfield for the big play. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Wants to go up top. Quick completion on the out. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. The offense gets the timeout. 12 ticks left on the clock. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, first and 10. Throws to the back. Gets it out quickly. They get the timeout called with 7 seconds left on the clock. BC back to work after picking up the first down. Looking to throw on first down. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. After this, it'll be a wrap. He'll try it again on second and 10. Final pass falls to the turf, and that'll be the ball game. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and